Would you like to get to know yourself better? Now, before you roll your eyes and think, why on earth would I need to do that? Let me share a little secret with you. Chances are, you really don't know yourself as well as you might think. There are parts of you that are darker than the bat cave. And yes, if you really think about it, you know it deep down. But before you go diving into a tub of chocolate ice cream or whatever your favorite flavor is, to forget about that thought, hang tight. Hi, I'm Wil Dieck, college professor and longtime martial artist. And today, we're talking about how you can get to know yourself better, the simple way, with a little humor, I hope, and a whole lot of honesty. Here's a funny thing. When you chat with somebody for just 30 minutes, think about being on an airplane. You usually come away with a pretty good idea of their personality, their quirks, their flaws, and maybe even their guilty pleasure TV shows or streams. And yet, somehow, many of us know a lot more about strangers than we do about ourselves. Weird, right? So, if you're scratching your head wondering why your life feels a little off or why you're not quite hitting the mark right now, it's probably time for some serious self-discovery. Now, this isn't a quick scroll through social media or a pep talk in the mirror kind of thing. Think of it more like solving the world's hardest Rubik Cube on steroids. It takes time, patience, and quite a little bit of grit. But trust me, the payoff, it's totally worth it. The first step is simple, but it's powerful. Spend some time alone every day. Just 20 minutes will do. Now, this isn't about binge watching your favorite show or doom scrolling. It's about just being with yourself. Maybe it's after everybody else goes to bed when they're asleep or during a quiet walk in the park. Find what works for you and then give yourself this gift of solitude. During this time, make sure to ditch all the distractions. No phone, no books, no background noise. You and the blank wall in front of you. Sounds boring? Well, it might be at first. But soon enough, you'll be having so much fun talking to yourself that you'll forget what all those distractions were about. And speaking of talking to yourself, yes, it's allowed. It's definitely allowed. You want to have a real conversation. Start with simple questions. What do I do for a living? Am I loving it or just counting down to happy hour or the end of the week? If the answer isn't love, dig deeper. What's keeping me there? Steady paycheck or daily office drama? Then ask, what really matters to me? Family, friends, career, all of the above? And don't forget the big one. What am I afraid of? Spiders, public speaking, or maybe living a life that feels unfulfilled? No judgment here. You want honest answers. If you really want to get to know yourself better, you have to dig deep, like an archaeologist level deep. Take a trip down memory lane. Think about your childhood, the good stuff, the bad stuff, and yes, even those ugly moments. Did your past shape who you are today, or did you break free from it like a rebel ninja? And while time travel isn't available just yet, if only, imagine what advice you'd give to your younger self. Now look at your present. What challenges are staring you down? What needs your attention? Be brutally honest with yourself here. No sugarcoating. It's normal to want to throw in the towel at times. Self-discovery can feel like trying to untangle a knot that keeps tightening. But when that happens, don't quit. Keep chipping away at those blocks until you find your gold nugget of insight. Think of it as mental weightlifting. Tough at first, but makes you stronger. One tool that can really help is mindfulness meditation. It's like hitting the pause button on your brain so you can watch your thoughts float by without judgment. Over time, mindfulness helps reveal your inner truths and makes it easier to build the life you really want. Getting to know yourself isn't just some self-help cliche. It's the foundation for living a meaningful and fulfilling life. Now, we're all quick to spot flaws in others, but blind to our own quirks and fears. So take a good hard look in the mirror, figuratively or literally, and Really get acquainted with who you are. If you skip this step, you might find yourself stuck in some boring rut forever. And let's be honest, nobody wants that. So what are you waiting for? Start today. Spend that time alone. Ask yourself the tough questions. Meditate on your answers and keep digging until you strike gold. Oh, one last thing, just hit subscribe for more brain boosting hacks that take minutes but change everything. It's an easy and free way to support us, and you'll boost your brain power along the way. Until the next time, this is Wil Dieck wishing you only success. And remember, the better you know yourself, the easier it is to live a life that truly fits. You might say it's the ultimate inside job.